Hey everyone, it's Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be looking at the 12,400% increase that we've seen in Cardano since the very beginning. We're actually going to take a look at the last 24-hour period with a 2.45% increase, in the last week with about a 0.5% increase, but specifically this last month, still seeing about a 4.83% decrease. Altogether, though, we are still looking at a very solid return in this last 24-hour period with about a 2.45% increase. Cardano is continuing to push closer and closer to $2.20 that we saw a little bit earlier in the week. If we actually look a little bit earlier in the week, we saw October 21st about a $2.28 price that is now, like I said, dipping down to about $2 and about what would it go to? $2.09. And now, like I said, back up to this $2.17. So what's been going on with Cardano? What kind of news can we cover? Where are we headed next? What's the price prediction for the end of the year, the end of the bull market? A lot of questions when talking about Cardano. So we're going to jump into it today with the market cap starting off at $71.5 billion. The volume in the last 24 hours sitting around 2.3 billion. So altogether, we're already looking at some great numbers. Cardano is already a massive coin with a large market cap that's going to continue to grow over this next bull market run. And really, with some of the big things taking place behind the scenes, some of the big things that people just fail to really realize, there's so much going on, and I want to cover those today and talk about the future of Cardano. But before we do so, guys, I want to jump into actually the entire market. So one of the main reasons Cardano is actually doing well right now is because the entire market's doing well, and that's going to be an obvious thing to see here. With Bitcoin up to $63,612, we see Ethereum up 5%, we see Cardano, like I said, up that 2.45%, trying to push back and to find its way to push and beat Binance BNB for that number 3 spot right now. It's about $11 billion away, so quite a bit of money to be had before it can actually pass up Binance BNB again. But a lot of coins are doing really well. We just talked about Chainlink earlier today at an 8.6% increase. We also talked about Solana earlier today with a 14.39% increase and hitting a new all-time high. So across the board, like I said, great things happening. So let's jump into the first tweet with Input Output Media talking about their partnership in Ethiopia has been named in Institute's top 50 most influential projects of 2021. They're recognizing initiatives to create long-lasting change, and you can actually check out their interview with JJT O'Connor here. I'm not going to jump too much into that, but I want to go into the next tweet. So this is an important one that a lot of people don't realize. When it comes to Factoid Friday, there's a lot going on recently with Cardano. I know you guys can't really see it when it's pushed up, so we'll just leave it here. But Factoid Friday, did you know the number of Plutus-based smart contracts on Cardano's blockchain jumped 170% this week? That's a massive increase, continuing to see more and more projects jumping onto the Cardano blockchain. As we jump a little bit farther into the Cardano Foundation's tweets, we see new delegation strategy announced. We are shifting focus from supporting the decentralization and deployment of Cardano to focus on building our ecosystem. And that's exactly what you want to hear. We need more great projects jumping into the ecosystem. We need to attract projects that have long-term potential, and that's exactly what they're attempting to do. So let's build what the community needs. It's open source and helps the ecosystem thrive. And this is, like I said, exactly what we want to see happening to see Cardano do even better as we move farther and farther forward. I do want to jump into what I would consider one of the biggest tweets of today is going to be the Today Bondly have announced a major collaboration with Input Output HK. I know this was 4 days ago, guys, but we need to really discuss how important this is. As the provider of the official cross-chain Ethereum to Cardano NFT bridge, allowing users to move their NFTs between networks, continuing that kind of ease of access or ease of use and the accessibility. Those are the things that really make ecosystems even better as they continue to grow. So it's great to see Bondly, like I said, having this announcement of a major collaboration with Input Output HK. The Ethereum to Cardano NFT bridge, allowing users to move their NFTs between networks, is going to be absolutely huge for Cardano. I do want to jump, though, over to the next article. So this is going to be an article I want to jump into before we talk about those price predictions for the end of the year, the end of the bull market, because this one on AMB Crypto talks about the expansion of Cardano in Africa is a chance to design new systems, says IOHK CTO. So if we jump down a little bit farther, we can see partnering up. So apart from the partnerships with Dish, Boost Mobile, they talk about Cardano's relationship with Chainlink and the importance of oracles, and then oracles, how they provide data from the outside world to smart contract platforms. But the biggest thing is we should not notice that we have blockchain technologies involved behind the scenes, but the purpose of blockchain is to give you your data, give you, the user, their identity back, and the control and ownership on their data. So that's exactly what's taking place here. And they talk more about Africa and beyond with the, Ministry of Education on Ethiopia was the first government to work with Cardano to issue digital IDs and documents to students and professors. I'm not going to jump too much into that, but I want to talk a little bit about this next one because these are three great projects: IOTA, Ethereum, Cardano, with zero fee smart contracts in that Web3 race. So we'll see exactly what takes place, but IOTA recently launched its smart contract beta that makes Ethereum's ERC20 tokens interoperable with its really own network. So this is absolutely huge. We'll see what happens. IOTA and Cardano, very, very similar in a couple different ways. We're not going to jump too much into that today, but I wanted to kind of give or really bring light onto this article, bring a light onto IOTA, Ethereum, and Cardano's little race going on here for those zero fee smart contracts. You can definitely read more into this article if you want on fxstreet.com. I do want to jump to the next one. This one talks about on fool.com 2 reasons to buy Cardano. And I'll never tell you to buy or sell Cardano specifically, as I'm not a financial advisor, so always do your own research. But 2 reasons to buy Cardano, if you're going to, is it is programmable. Cardano is one of the most public blockchains facilitating peer-to-peer transactions through its internal cryptocurrency. And like I said, Cardano is very, very programmable. We also have a more environmentally friendly proof of stake mechanism. When it comes down to environmentally friendly, Cardano is definitely one to take a look at. And it talks about that proof of stake system called Ouroboros. And instead of solving problems, or sorry, not problems, but puzzles, miners validate transactions based on how many coins they hold in return for new coins. This process is called staking. It's typically done on cryptocurrency exchanges, but here we know and we love the idea of passive income. So it's great to see Cardano there as well. Minimizing risk in uncertain industries. So this is another cryptocurrency market is uncertain and prone to wild speculation, but fundamental focused investors can mitigate the uncertainty by betting on assets with an economic moat and separate them from the rivals. So with a total market cap of 69 billion, Cardano is cheap, but its environmentally friendly proof of stake consensus mechanism, programmable blockchain could help it outperform over the long term. So I'm not going to jump too much more into this article, but you guys saw all of these different reasons why the momentum is starting to swing in Cardano's favor. It's also starting to swing in the entire crypto space's favor. Cardano in the last month hasn't done much, and that's because we had that massive, massive push up. You knew that there was going to be kind of a dump after smart contracts was officially released. That's always how this stuff works. They pump the news and then, or pump the hype and, leading up to the event. Then when the event takes place, even if it's a successful event like smart contracts being released, instantly you're going to see some kind of downturn, and you see that from $3.10, the all-time high in Cardano, down to about $2.17 now. As we look forward, I think by the end of the year, we've talked about this price prediction before. I'm going to say it again, $3 to $5 is that price prediction for the end of the year. I don't see a massive, massive push. However, you are going to be getting passive income the entire way through. By the end of the bull market part 2 that we are currently in, I do believe that Cardano could easily be seeing a $7 to $10 price point by the end of the bull market. We'll definitely keep you guys up to date with Cardano as well as so many other altcoins on the channel. If you guys haven't already, make sure to jump over to Twitter, CryptoProfitYT on Twitter. Follow me there. I have a recent giveaway going on. So 40 link to be given away at the end of October. If we hit $40 Chainlink by then, all you have to do is retweet and follow me on Twitter to be entered. So a lot of great hype surrounding Chainlink recently, as well as Cardano, 2 of the greatest coins, in my opinion, in the space. So we'll continue to keep you up to date with both of them. Make sure, like I said, to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on. I'll see you guys all in the next one.